Today we're going to be going over Purchase Order Request screen. As always, we want to make sure that we are logged into Internet Explorer and that we successfully have logged into Solutions for Transit site. Next, we'll go to our home bar, and today we'll be working under the Parts section. So we'll go ahead and click Parts. Next, we're going to go to our Purchase Order Request, and that should open our Purchase Order Request screen. First, we're going to be entering our part number. The part number should have the same number regardless of brand. Now you can use the alternate part number to reflect the brand part number, or alternate part number if desired. Next, we'll be moving on to our date. That actually cannot be changed. Then quote ID. Upon determination of the vendor to be used, you'll be assigned a quote ID number from the quote ID log. For example, 1001 new F for an order to be placed by new flyer. Enter the appropriate quote ID. Parts description. This is simply a description of the part being used. Brand. Though the brand you are ordering is not a required field, it may assist you in the future, especially when comparing prices or availability. Vendor. The vendor must be selected from this drop-down menu. If you do not see a vendor on this, then you must request one from your finance department. You cannot select a vendor who is not on the drop-down list. Once you've selected your vendor, a part number should populate. If not, that's okay. Units of measure. Now, typically this will have already populated EA for each, though you may want to change it. So in our case, our bolts, maybe they come in a bag of 4. So we would enter bag of 4. Price. So unit price is the price of the unit before tax. We're going to enter that. And our account number is where that will be applied. So it's the account number for parts. In this case, is 6015. If it's something else, we can go ahead and select it from this drop-down menu. Depending on what it is. Our tax rate is over here. It will automatically populate with the current tax rate. If the part that you're using is not taxable, go ahead and select 0. Warranty items. If it has a warranty, make sure we check our box and enter the number of months or the amount of miles, Location. Now, location is extremely important for our inventory. We enter the location where the part is being stored. If we are going to enter our current location, we need to make sure the spelling and spacing are exactly the same as previously entered. If the location names do not match exactly, the system will see the location as 2 different spots. PO descriptions. This is for your finance department, and it should be an adequate description of what that part is being used for. Comments. The comments field can be used to enter any additional comments that might be helpful when researching this part in the future. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we enter a good comment. Maybe what bus it's going to be used on, just where we can track down that part in the future. And finally, our submit button. Now, due to connectivity issues, sometimes when we hit submit, the screen will not automatically reset itself. If we hit submit multiple times, all we are doing is creating duplicates in the system. When it has been submitted successfully, you should be returned to a clear purchase order request.